Welcome, dear viewers, to our channel where the shadows whisper and the unknown beckons. Tonight we venture into the unsettling realm where technology surrenders its grip and ancient fears reclaim their dominion. Nestled amidst a valley shrouded in perpetual mist, Silent Hill stands as a chilling testament to the horrors that await when technology fades away. The town earned its name from the unsettling quiet that permeates every cobblestone street, every shuttered window, every fiber of its being. The townsfolk of Silent Hill, once eager participants in the digital age, severed their ties with the outside world. They dismantled their cell towers, deactivated their internet connections, and boxed away their devices. But the solace they sought transformed into something far more sinister. The silence became an oppressive presence. The lack of digital connection morphed into an isolating barrier. And then, the disappearances began. At first they were dismissed as people seeking a fresh start. But as weeks turned into months and the missing persons reports piled up, a terrifying truth emerged. One by one, individuals vanished without a trace. No farewells, no explanations, just an empty space where a soul once resided. The once comforting quiet now pulsed with unspoken dread. Every rustle of leaves, every creak of floorboards, a chilling reminder of the unseen force that stalked their midst. Imagine, dear viewers, the suffocating fear that would grip your heart as you walked the desolate streets of Silent Hill. The echo of your own footsteps, the only sound breaking the oppressive silence, a constant reminder that you, too, could be the next to vanish. Local legends whispered of an ancient entity awakened by the digital silence, a being that craved solitude and silence, feeding on the fear of those who dared to break the quiet. They called it the Hush, a formless terror that haunted the shadows, its presence felt in the stillness of the night. The remaining residents, their faces etched with fear and uncertainty, clung to the remnants of their former lives, their eyes darting nervously at shadows, their ears straining for any sound that might betray the presence of the Hush. They spoke in hushed whispers, if they spoke at all, terrified of drawing the attention of the entity that haunted their town. Some, driven to the brink by terror, attempted to escape the suffocating grip of Silent Hill. They packed their meager belongings, their eyes filled with a desperate hope for freedom, only to vanish before they could reach the town's border. Their fates a chilling reminder that the Hush held Silent Hill in its terrifying embrace. Silent Hill, once a haven of tranquility, had become a chilling monument to the horrors that lurk beneath the surface of our connected world. A stark reminder that some silences are best left undisturbed. Our next destination lies nestled amidst rolling hills and lush forests, a town seemingly untouched by the relentless march of technology. Techless Town, as it's come to be known, stands as a stark contrast to the bustling, interconnected world we inhabit. Here, technology isn't simply avoided, it's actively feared and shunned. The residents of Techless Town, clad in simple clothing and carrying the tools of their trade, view technology as a corrupting influence, a dangerous force that erodes their connection to nature and their fellow man. They cling to tradition, to the old ways, believing that true happiness lies in simplicity and self-sufficiency. But beneath the surface of this seemingly idyllic existence, a darkness festers. The townsfolk's fear of technology borders on fanaticism, enforced by a strict code of conduct and a shadowy council that governs their every move. Those who dare to question the council's authority, those who express even the slightest curiosity about the outside world, vanish without a trace, their fates unknown. Imagine, dear viewers, a world stripped bare of the conveniences we take for granted. No glowing screens to illuminate the night, no instant communication with loved ones, no access to the vast repository of knowledge at our fingertips. In Techless Town, such things are not merely absent, they are considered anathema. The council, shrouded in secrecy and whispered rumors, maintains its iron grip on the town through fear and intimidation. They preach of the dangers of the outside world, of the corrupting influence of technology, painting a dystopian picture that instills a deep-seated fear in the hearts of their followers. Children are raised on tales of technological horrors, of minds enslaved by glowing screens, of bodies weakened by reliance on machines. They are taught to fear the outside world, to view technology as a gateway to destruction and despair. And so they grow up suspicious of anything that hints of the digital age, their minds conditioned to reject the very idea of progress. But fear, dear viewers, is a powerful motivator, and the council exploits it masterfully. They use the townsfolk's fear of technology to control their every thought, their every action. Dissent is met with swift and brutal punishment, ensuring that no one dares to question their authority. The true nature of the council's power remains a mystery, whispered in hushed tones behind closed doors. Some believe they possess ancient knowledge, passed down through generations, that grants them control over the elements, the ability to bend nature to their will. Others whisper of dark rituals, of sacrifices made to appease unseen forces, all in the name of maintaining their grip on Techless Town. Whatever the source of their power, the council's influence is undeniable. They rule with an iron fist, their every whim obeyed without question. Our final destination lies on the edge of civilization, a forgotten town swallowed by time and shrouded in an almost palpable sense of dread. Isolationville, as it's known, is a place where the past clings tenaciously to the present, where the echoes of bygone eras whisper through the crumbling buildings and overgrown streets. Unlike Silent Hill and Techless Town, Isolationville's rejection of technology wasn't a conscious decision, but rather a slow, creeping isolation that tightened its grip over generations. As the outside world embraced the digital age, Isolationville remained tethered to the past, its residents clinging to outdated customs and traditions. Over time, the town's connection to the outside world dwindled to a trickle. Roads fell into disrepair, communication lines went dead, and Isolationville slipped further into obscurity, becoming a forgotten relic of a bygone era. Imagine, dear viewers, a world untouched by the conveniences of modern life. No electricity to illuminate the night, no running water to quench your thirst, no modern medicine to combat illness. In Isolationville, life is a constant struggle against the elements, a daily battle for survival. The residents, their faces weathered by time and hardship, cling to the remnants of their ancestors' lives. They wear hand-me-down clothing, till the land using antiquated tools, and rely on folklore and superstition to guide their decisions. They are a people trapped in time, their lives a stark reminder of the fragility of progress. But Isolationville's isolation is more than just physical. It's a state of mind, a pervasive sense of detachment that permeates every aspect of their existence. Cut off from the outside world, the residents have developed their own unique customs and beliefs, a blend of folklore, superstition, and half-remembered truths passed down through generations. They speak in a dialect barely recognizable as modern English, their words thick with archaic pronunciations and long-forgotten phrases. Their stories, told around flickering candlelight, are filled with strange creatures, ancient curses, and cautionary tales about the dangers of venturing beyond the town's borders. Isolationville is a place where the past and present blur, where the line between reality and folklore becomes dangerously thin. The residents, their minds shaped by generations of isolation, view the outside world with a mixture of fear and suspicion. To them, we are the strange ones, the outsiders, the harbingers of change. But beneath the surface of their quaint customs and old-fashioned ways, a darkness lurks. The isolation that defines Isolationville has bred something sinister, a creeping madness that infects the minds of its residents. Whispers of strange rituals and unspeakable acts filter through the crumbling walls of the town. And so, we emerge from the shadows, our minds filled with the unsettling tales of Silent Hill, Techless Town, and Isolationville. If you found yourself captivated by these tales of technological darkness, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the unknown. Until next time, dear viewers, remember, the world is a vast and mysterious place, and sometimes the greatest horrors lie not in the glow of our screens, but in the silence between.